he also then promoted the resident warlock, Roman Nomarin, to the second tier inside of our beloved little group of the Harpers, which every player went, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Which was the general aesthetic of this episode. What? Wait, what? What? Huh? After this, many drink was drunk. The party rested. Zero and Roman went abroad into the town to aid some of the ladies of the night in ensuring that all of their health was in a manageable way. After that, the party returned back to the tavern, and that was where we left it there. Also, do not to forget that Roman Nomrin did receive a wonderful little trinket for his promotion in the form of the Rod of the Pact Keeper, a level 1 version of it, which gives him a +1 to his spell DC and to attack rolls made with it. So, does an Eldritch Blast, +1. Damage, +1. If he makes a spell that has a saving throw, +1 to the saving throw based on his DC. So, the party got a bit lucky, as he is now a Harp Shadow amongst his order. So, I will leave it to you guys. Do you choose to stay up, drinking and having some merriment, or do you all decide, I'm tired and I want to go to bed?
I want to get an early night.
I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
I'm tired and I want to go to bed. But I am going to stay up for as long as I can get away with reading my book.
I'm going to finish copying that spell in the 4 hours of my long rest.
Which spell was it that you were doing?
Fly. I need 4 more hours worth of copying. Don't throw it down.
Okay. So
It's
you
half
can
long.
finish that one off. Because you have access to that spell level, so you're able to do the writing of it and finish it off.
I'd like to pray for guidance and protection for
It's worth copying.
Zero
Don't throw it
before
down.
heading to bed.
Okay, give me a
Oh.
religion check.
Religion check. 1, 2, 3.
That's all on the night.
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be much of a... the gods seem silent this night.
Oh well,
Worth a shot.
worth a shot.
So, anything else anyone wants to do? Glory, we'll say you can get 2 hours in. 2 hours and... Actually, you know what? I will say just make an intelligence roll. We'll just see, because everyone else is going to bed, kind of. So, just make a straight intelligence check. Yeah, just make a straight intelligence check. See how long you can just absorb.
Oh boy, what's my intelligence modifier? -1. Okay. Roll.
Oh, sweet irony.
See if I can remember how this works. Whoops.
You can just as well on your stat just click intelligence.
Can you? Oh shit, I didn't know that. There you go. Damn, that's pretty good for me.
Not bad.
Okay, so you're able to stay up another hour and get another hour done. After that,
3 hours?
you're just going, bed.
So do I get 3 hours done total, or 1 hour done total?
I'll say you can get 3.
Okay.
3 hours and you were just drained. You need your coffee and you need a lot of food tomorrow morning before you even
Having
look at a book.
slight lie-in.
You are done with books. You are the college student right now. You are hating life. It is too late. You need to sleep. You want to have a nap in the middle of the day. And you wake up with a bird an inch from your fucking face.
Hi!
How early is
Hi,
it?
feathered one. How did you get into the room?
The window.
Yes, we forgot to.
Isn't she supposed to
close
sleep
it
with you
again,
guys?
didn't we, Martin's flame?
We need to not do that anymore.
Yes.
I'm just picturing just this like shrugging dwarven back. You can just see his all just like the shoulders of, oh, we have to do this in future.
I'm just gonna roll over and try to go back to sleep.
I knock on their door because I'm up bright and early today.
Why?
We gotta get you. We gotta get you talking to people from your people.
It's
Yeah!
promotion day!
Yeah! He knows.
Martin's flame will do it when she's ready.
Aww.
Wakey, wakey, giant.
I get up
This is why she's my
and
favourite.
I fall down the stairs.
You
God,
guys,
we are a mess in the morning.
I need to attack you in the morning.
Oh, I've had no sleep.
You have
Oh.
attacked us in the morning. Remember, I spent like the first 10 minutes crawling around in my bed, sleeping bag.
Yeah, that was great. Oh, I nearly killed you all.
Oh boy.
We're not morning
Zero,
people.
can you do us a favour?
Yes,
Can
possibly,
you ask
maybe.
the landlord for at least a cup of coffee and make that 2 loads of coffee?
I will see that breakfast is prepared, and I can even bring it up to your room if you so wish.
I'm just at the bottom of the stairs. Make it 3.
Also, guys, as you were saying this, Ash was saying, "Can we have 2?" Ah, boom, 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 down the stairs. I'm okay. 3 cups of
3.
coffee.
Would you like breakfast brought to bed, or...?
No, we'll get up.
We'll get
Give
up.
me a minute.
We just need other motivation other than the divine kind.
That's okay.
Righto.
I can go get the coffee.
Absolutely.
Well,
not.
I
Feathered
go
one,
downstairs and start getting
I
stuff
think-
ready.
I think someone with hands would be better suited for this.
I have hands.
Hands.
Who else got hands?
4 fingers.
It's early.
That's just me. That's just me.
Feathered one.
She goes, "I have hands."
If anything, I am more qualified because I have extra limbs.
You
we
hear me
have this
call out?
argument later.
It's not meant in any
God
disrespect.
bless you, Kira.
You hear me
Just,
calling out
just
from
like
downstairs.
a mouthful of feathers now because she just went.
You hear me call out from downstairs. Summon Turk. I want to feed him.
Ah, fine. And I summon him out towards the stables outside.
Problem is, you summoned Turk. You summoned him right where you are.
He's on the bed
So
with you.
you are aware of this before you cast it.
Yeah, can I actually direct it to a certain location?
I'm sure there's a certain range on the spell.
Go on, guys. Let this be funny. Let a giant pig just show up in the room.
No, I'm sure it's
Ash
outside.
was too sensible for that.
Let me rest.
Yes.
Glory's in no armor. She gets full benefits from rage.
I yell at, actually,
Woken
never
up in the
mind.
morning.
He can eat on the road.
We've seen you wake up in the morning. You were merciless.
Don't wake me up in the morning. I'm fucking tired.
Okay, we'll say that Turk is woken up downstairs, outside, like out the window downstairs to you. And as you guys are up there, you just every now and again. Actually, I'm just going to do something real quick.
What's hilarious is when we
What
went
does
to
that
London, I was the last person to wake up, but one of the first people to be ready.
Was this for when we did? Oh, this is
No,
for
this,
your.
no, that was when I was working.
As I summon Turk, I say to him telepathically, Rodadav, the druid is on his way, and be gentle with him. He's had a bit of a rough time.
I'm already stuffing food in his face.
You go out to the back to where Turk is. As you are, you see Turk very poorly trying to hop up to the side of the window where they are, his hooves against the side. Then he looks over to you. Food.
I prepare for him a feast fit for a king.
Then you realize you have to get the feast down on the ground, and you step away from the feast so you don't lose a hand.
I give him
No,
scritches. I give the best scritches.
I tip the plate, and because he's leaning against the window, I just tip the plate and let it pour into his gob.
Excellent.
Ask you here. I love this druid.
Very well, Vradvow. Very well. Oh, and Vradvow,
Yeah.
give him the Vroud treatment. And by that, Das, I mean just basically show him all the love.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's already too late since me and Kira got bored again. We're probably starting to decorate Turk again.
This time we're going tribal style.
At this point.
Oh yeah,
We've got the war paint out.
yep.
Or it's just lying in bed going, how did I get here?
Yeah, the warlock has fallen down the stairs, saying he needed a cup of coffee. You two are still in bed. There's
Somewhere
The-
distantly, a pig is being decorated.
yeah. And then Krauser's just over here like, painting.
Just
For fucking spell.
spells down, yeah.
Come on, Moradin's flame.
Just kind of like
Coffee-
a little bit of
coffee
ink on his face.
Varys is literally that meme. Me, an intellectual.
Oh my god, I can't.
Yeah, he
believe
just got a
I
little,
joked
little
that.
bit of ink on the face.
Say again, Ask.
Oh, I was just saying, Moradin's flame, come on. There's a cup of coffee downstairs with your name on it.
Okay, I need coffee.
Okay,
Nah.
guys, if you want to do that, I'll make straight dex checks from both Kirok and from Zero to see if you can pull that off. 'Cause this is a finesse thing. If you can start trying to pull that off on Turk,
Right out.
Come on.
please God.
Come on.
Don't even have my character sheet open. This is horrendous. There we are.
But yeah, Varys has just like a very faint like line down his face of ink.
Oh, I always do bad at this. I mean
Like
well.
just like
Gus.
copying, went to wipe some sweat off the brow and went, it's fine.
Pretty much.
Zero, you do best when you're focusing away from your own thoughts and on work. So you're able to work at this, and you manage to get his face done, and with these beautiful green and brown, not really brown because brown is his color. So you get some whites down the sides of his face, and you get this like beautiful tribal pattern. Kirok gives him the roughest mohawk ever.
Yeah! Now we
It kinda
match.
I was actually kind of hoping it was going to be like they're each doing a side, and like here Nemo's was going to be beautiful, and then on Kirok's side it was just like a mess.
My boat is not a car.
Your
Or just
boy
have a
is
cup of
beautiful.
coffee. Like I can't. It's not even like 9.
What's Turk actually saying to me when this painting is going on? Is he just sort of
I
doing
feel
this?
pretty, oh so
pretty.
Yes,
so
I-
witty, and
And Kirok just goes, the final touch, just sticks a whole hand in it and just goes.
Just got a hamper on his butt.
Yep,
Just on his nose.
the final touch.
where is it? Where is it, Blue? Where did you?
I was probably going to put it like right in the middle of his
I
forehead.
thought you were, yeah.
Right under the snout.
There's a tribal look, it works.
Yeah!
So, what happened was there was that rough little mohawk, the beautiful designs by Nemo. Then Kirok just, and he closes his eyes and he opens them again, and there is that missing parts where over his eyes you went with the hand. That's that little bit. So there is that branded, like say here, and then it's hidden whenever he has his eyes closed. It looks great, but when he opens them again, it looks weird. And then you're
Whenever
like,
it's a
yeah,
bird hand,
and then you
yeah.
fold your, and then you
Yes.
fold your, you get over both eyes. Then you get over both eyes. Then.
4 fingers.
Not doing it right, but you get over both eyes then. Then you're like, yeah, and you fold your hands, and then you... Shit. You've covered yourself in paint. You tried to wipe off paint off feathers. You're like, you're only making this worse.
Prestidigitation, prestidigitation.
Yeah.
I'm owning it!
Telling her.
I start painting myself. I'm owning it.
Kirok, don't do that.
Feathered
It's
one.
not a
Jesus, that
phase,
is-
Glory!
Zero sees us start to do this and says, yeah, right, I'll help you with your back. And I start doing the same sort of stuff.
Just grab one of the cans. All right, close your eyes.
And I'm worse again!
Why am I picturing Kirok as tie-dyed now?
What happened here?
Oh my god. Like we're actually meant to be doing something, I think.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
It's so good because I can keep my mouth shut and just let you fuckers do it.
I'm just gonna
Anyway,
hop
I got
onto.
Great.
I'm just gonna go to where Glory and Ashgar like sit up on the bench or whatever. Just like,
There are
Oh, that's
outside.
great.
Basically, it's outside benches.
oh okay.
So now we've tipped a paint bucket over the bird.
feathered one, I would probably suggest you make yourself a little bit less conspicuous.
You think white
She
is
was
more
a
conspicuous than
gold
blue?
bird, now she's a... yeah.
The paint is still
Can you
dripping.
just
The
see,
paint is still
like,
dripping
blue
down her.
underneath it, where it's like
Oh,
one layer
yeah.
of paint.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
still see?
No, you can still see blue under her neck, like
Yeah, 'cause-
under her
'cause all the
where her
feathers
beak
are, all
is.
the feathers are layered.
No, I'm still picturing her as tie-dyed.
I just tipped a bucket over my head. So
Oh, she's a rainbow bird. She's going from red to yellow to orange.
that's
totally not inconsistent.
That's only if I roll a 7. It's not.
It's funny, but it could be real. I don't know.
You don't know.
Maybe I could use some of my talents to see if I can make it look like a bit more like a parrot, maybe. Something colourful.
Can we? Why are we painting the bird?
Well, we were painting Turk, and then it was my turn. Do you want to go?
I'd
Do you want to go
Do you wanna
next?
go?
I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be the next one. I'm looking at the brightly coloured things and being like, I'm going back in.
Kirok's crest, which
think-
was. Go ahead.
I think I'm done, and I point to my cheeks where I've specifically got the green tribal paint.
Yeah,
Kirok's-
you're already covered.
Kirok's crest, which was flat, you've just very quickly flicked straight up, which just sends a flick of paint going straight forward.
I need dexterity saving throws from Zero, from Roman, from Glory, from Varys,
I said I
and
was
from
going
Ash.
inside, but I guess that's fair.
Yep,
I
you're going
don't
inside.
So,
The universe is in balance.
Good thing I have freaking prestidigitation.
Okay,
So-
so
Come on!
okay, so I'll explain what happens. Varys was basically the first person walking in as Carrick did the. He realized this. Roman was nearest to him. Glory would take a bit for him. Ash would take a bit for him. He lifts up Roman face first. So give him a
That's
full shield of
excellent.
it. Before Roman even knows what happened, he's already dropped back down.
Kirok, please stop. I'm sure there's
I
a
just
lot
look
of
impressed and say, maybe I could
firepower
weaponize this.
anyway.
There has to be a way to weaponize this.
I mean,
just gonna prestidigitation my face.
I could shake my wings.
Narrow, Roman, it is literally just straight down. You are very glad people in your party have prestidigitation. And the
Oh
one
no, I have it myself.
Yeah.
Just
Steam
Ah,
erupts off and it's all gone. Also, Kirok, now there is just like that quiff of feathers on the top of you. Because you've shaken off the paint before it dried, you've now got this blue quiff. Someone draw
Yeah.
that, please, God.
Yeah, I look awesome.
Blue, please draw that, I beg you.
Zero's like, yeah, you do.
Morrigan's
Now it's-
flame, I do believe our bird is going through a rebellious phase.
I'm not dealing with it.
I just
You can do
I
what
just
you
keep doing
want.
prestidigitation for everybody. Just kind of get everybody a nice, clean, clothing and whatnot.
I just stand between him and Turk and Kirok and like, no, I put in too much work for you to change this.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do Turok.
Turk,
Wrong
Turk or
character.
Kirok.
What?
They're fusing together.
Fusion.
No.
What I'm waiting for is when we
Flying
go.
pig.
I'm waiting for when we go back outside.
Big fly.
Some poor bystander goes, "Where's my paint gone?" And Kirok just goes,
You know, I was thinking that.
Yeah, it was just like some guys doing like a mural on like the side of a building nearby. It just
"Where's
kind of
the
goes.
white? I've lost the white."
I had a can here. What the fuck?
Prestidigitation very quickly.
Defeat the artists, yo. It's not paint cans, it's spray things.
Ye oldie spray can.
The old spray.
The.
Well, that's why I said it was a mural art.
Anyway, as fun as that was, Glory, I believe we have to take you to your order hall to get you a much-deserved promotion.
Yeah. Wait, what else are we going there for? Wait, there was something else we had to go there for.
To discuss the
Ashka.
orphans, make sure they got through.
Ashka slams her shield, and you see the crest with the hammer and anvil.
I don't know what that means.
Orphans and what
we also had to check that the squire got through with information about the town that needed protection.
There
That
was a
was
farm.
it.
There was a farm that got destroyed utterly. The orphans are
That
the
as well.
family from that farm. The farmhands and everything, their children. Because the farmhands and the farmers, according to the knight that passed through, didn't make it.
I was more talking about the town
ghost
with the
town.
lights.
The
Yeah,
ghost
that we
town.
cleared.
What was
Oh,
the name of that?
Horn.
Something. Calling Horn.
Not calling horn.
I would
No
know
one
if I could see
arsehole.
the map.
Arsehole.
No one arsehole. I got it right,
I
motherfuckers.
literally
I
watched that
got
episode
into
like
my
yesterday.
head place. You did?
Yeah. Someone has to keep track of what the fuck's going on in this campaign.
I don't. I don't.
It's definitely not me.
I keep throwing you fuckers into the next thing. I don't think about what you just did. Unless
Glory,
I
would you
can
like
take part
to
out.
go with Ash, or would you like us to all come along with you? Or I don't want to interrupt your order hall. I know we can get a bit
Well,
rowdy.
that depends. What would you be doing otherwise?
Well, I was considering
Shopping.
planning for our travel. I actually wanted to consult Kirok on her knowledge of aerodynamics and whatnot on a potential way to fly to our next destination.
This would have been the only responsible adult with you is Varys, though.
The only thing I really want us to do is restock on the healing potions.
Ooh.
Actually, I've kind of planned on making some potions.
Because
We
I've
might
got,
also want to buy some rations now that you mentioned that those
What?
kids could eat a lot.
Oh, also I'm going to take the headband off of, or headband of intelligence and go,
Ignore that.
hey Glory, wanna, take this?
What does it do?
What are you
It
planning
makes you
on?
smarter.
Is that really what it does?
Yeah, no, it makes your
Make an
intelligence
insight
go.
check.
Glory doesn't trust you, but she takes it anyway. And
Yeah,
now I'm
you-
also in the bag of holding.
Yeah, you just have to put it on your head. It'll tune to you after like however long, I forget, and then you'll be smarter.
All right, I'll think about it.
Okay.
Although I don't know what you're implying about my existing intelligence.
Ooh.
Is that the only
Well,
reason
I
you
mean,
make
I
potions?
kind of have helped you a little bit with the book.
Look, just because I can't read very well, I was learning how to use a sword while everyone else was in class.
Which is understandable.
I learned
Which
the
is canon.
blade. I learned the blade.
And I
While you
pipe
were
up
being
and say-
heterosexual, I learned the blade.
and I pipe up and say, to be fair, that book is mostly on Blade, yet you still seem to be having trouble.
When did this become an attack on me?
I'm not
Come on, guys,
attacking, I'm
let's
just...
focus on the plan at hand.
Right.
I need to go and talk to my order, which I've never done before, and I'm definitely not intimidated by in any way.
We can come
Don't
with
worry,
you if you like.
Don't worry, Martin's Flame. I'm here.
Me and Ash will be okay if you guys have things you need to do. Just if you don't get in trouble, because I might not be able to bail you out of trouble this time.
And
Just
Zero, keep an eye on the bird. They think she's going through a rebellious phase. More than likely, painting herself is not the start of it.
What?
Hey, I was
Zero.
thinking we were painting Turk and then it was my turn.
Zero's in charge while we're gone.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that-
Damn it! Why am I not?
The guy you hired. We hired you for being a babysitter.
Okay,
This is basically 2 moments of the rest of kids.
I just look at Varys and I put one hand on his shoulder and go, I trust you so much and I care deeply about you, but you're not
Accept it.
in charge.
alright. I don't know how I feel about being in charge, but good luck, you lot.
Do I have to roll persuasion? Because I'm not
Who,
lying.
who,
No,
Who-
he
who-
can just tell you are being. She's honest in the fact that
Okay.
look, I trust you, but you're a little
That's
shit.
not enough.
you're a little. You do have a tendency to attract trouble.
Thanks.
Alright.
Thanks.
So, who wants to
Also,
learn
does
how to
anyone-
cuss in undercover?
Terribly sorry, folks, but does anyone have the rules for creating potions? Because I'm looking
That's
for
in
it.
the
No.
DM's
It's in
book, I think.
DMs. It depends on what. I know it was about making scrolls, but potions are another thing.
Generally speaking, you need the
crafting.
I
value
saw
of
this
the
earlier.
half the value of the equipment, and you can craft 5 gold worth of stuff per day.
Right?
The only difference is the potion is something that would take time to make. I don't want to make it easy to make, but I don't want to make it impossible to make either.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
5 gold per day, and I believe a standard health potion is 50 gold.
50 gold, correct.
So it would
Hang
cost
on,
him
hang on. I
25
don't think
gold
it's
in-
that cheap. Just one sec. It might be that
I
cheap.
found the page on
Uh,
mixing potions, but that's not the
Yeah,
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that, guys.
But
Yeah. Don't
It
mix
would-
potions, guys.
It would be 25
Don't vax
gold
it.
worth of material, and it would take him 10 days to make a healing potion,
Okay, that sounds fair.
according to the D&D rules.
I asked anyone else here as well, just so that I'm not giving someone an easy way to make something that's really powerful, because potions are powerful.
Mhm.
Yeah, actually, it is fair, considering how little time has passed since Storm King's Thunder started, because it has been only a few days. Like, you guys have gone from Tribor to Guitar through to Callinghorn. That was like 2-3 days. You've had
We've
about
been through some
3 to
shit.
4 between that. You've literally actually been about 10 days.
Yeah, but I didn't have the regents to make any. But now I do.
You can say that you acquire the regents, which would be expensive.
Well, remember, I got the regents whenever I got rid of those 2 potions.
Yeah, you had the regents to craft. How many potions did I say? 3
It
potions?
was enough to make 4 basic potions or 2 higher.
Yeah, so basically you can make 2 healing potions if you wanted to, or sorry, 4 healing potions if you wanted to. Yeah, that does sound reasonable. I wanted to get this done now, so we're not all running around at the same time. I'd say you can make 2 graders over 20 days, or make 4 healings over 40 days.
I'll do the greater.
Or you can do it. You can do a grader for 10 days, and then you can do a 2 healing potions for
Yeah.
20 days.
Yeah, that's what I was going. I'm going to do that.
Cool. All right, I just wanted to check that before we all got kerfuffled, folks. So
Yeah.
we
I
can
just
say
double checked. Those are the rules for trade skills in the rule books, but that's just the ones in the DM's guide. How you want to do it's your own thing, but that's.
we'll say though because it can be up to about 500 gold for a grader. Within reason, like graders can be a bit expensive. It would take you 250 gold worth of reagents. So you
Yeah.
said you had enough for 2 graders out of that, so that's how you can balance it. 1 grader, and that you can make basically right now 1 grader and 2 normal healing potions over the course of 40 days, or sorry, over the course of 30 days for free.
That'll work.
Which, although it's a bit mundane and a bit tiring, let's be honest, it's quite awesome. The fact that you
Yeah.
can just go, give me 30 days, guys, I'm gonna make you a potion.
Before we go, Glory, do you want us to buy anything while you're in there on our little trip?
I love to ask. Do you need anything?
And
We need to restock, and I trust Zero will know specifically what's needed.
I was waiting
As
for
for the
a
gnome
name.
would know what's
To
needed
be
as
fair,
well.
even if you're putting me in the charge, he is traditionally the treasurer.
Well, no.
Yes, I'm expecting you, the Varys to follow you in order to get those resources.
Okay, well,
Very well.
we might need some money.
You are the
I mean,
treasurer.
Well, no, it's
You
all
are
in
the
the bag.
treasurer.
I thought it's all in the bag of holding.
He keeps track of how much is in there, but I
Out of
technically have
character,
it.
I keep track of it. In character, Glory actually holds it.
Yes, because I'm the only one who can.
Do you just want to lend me the bag of holding for now and while you're gone?
No,
It'll
absolutely
be
not.
easier
I-
than counting out gold.
I have a bit of money on me.
I am a merchant, guys.
Sorry.
I have money. I can help.
I have 115 gold on me.
I have 3,000. Because I sold a fucking vial of blood for 2.
Shall
Yeah.
we go to a currency exchange and see if we can?
I've got
Lighten our
200
load a little.
copper.
Glory, trust me, I
It's
will
my pocket
be
money.
most trustworthy with the bag of holding. You can trust me.
I give Kirok 10 gold and say, here, more pocket money.
I just kind of lean down to Ash and go, thoughts?
You can definitely trust me.
Insight check.
Inside check.
God, we insight check our party more than NPCs.
We do, really.
I don't.
Not a
Certain
good
that everyone
idea.
started trusting Zero all of a sudden. Are you guys alright?
I don't insight anybody.
One person.
I'm not trying to lie. I'm gonna literally just buy some healing potions. That was my plan.
There you go. One of the mamas is being trustworthy, being like watching her babs.
I mean, hold on, let me just do this for shit. I might, if I see something nice, buy it.
I'm rolling insight to see why everyone's suddenly trusting me.
Because you've been laid bare before the party.
Okay.
I stare at the ceiling.
You're
Yeah, literally.
outside.
You're outside.
Exactly!
Which layer are you staring at?
Oh boy. Just bringing everything back. Just bringing it back.
I stand by what I say, I'm staring at the ceiling!
Blue.
Kira, come with your second language, right?
Fourth!
Wow. Would you like me to teach you how to swear in common?
Absolutely not.
What's swearing?
Zero,
don't
please. The feathered one is already a bit of a handful.
As you guys are talking outside the inn, you hear from the backside, "Where the fuck's my paint?"
Can we go?
That's swearing.
Well,
Wait, trust me, back holding. I'll buy you some
I
potions.
put
I
my
start
hand on Marcheon's
prestidigitating.
Be
My
my
helper.
shoulder and go, look, this is a test. Be responsible, and maybe I'll trust you with it more often. Okay? I give him the bag of holding.
This mum.
I do the I watch a new thing with my fingers.
I
Right,
pulled the,
Ash,
I
shall
pulled the
we?
gun out of the
You
bag
know,
of
to
holding.
be fair,
Done.
if you entrust us with the money, we could go to a bank or currency exchange of some description and lighten our load by converting some of this to platinum,
It's in the bag, so it's like
Just leave it, it's fine.
even trade certificates or
Nope. Just leave it.
very well.
I
Then
take the
go
bag.
get some potions. Be responsible, don't get in trouble. I'm not punching anyone for you. Right, Ash,
You're
should we go?
back here. We expect to see you back here, and Varus, we expect you to see you back here with at least as much as the bag was holding.
I mean, you don't know how much the bag's holding, but sure.
I do.
All right, you guys have fun. I'll look after things.
Okay.
Wait.
To the order?
To the order.
Let's go.
Okay, they're totally going on the date, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's just a
We can
bar.
still hear you, by the way.
Our sense of hearing is actually pretty good.
I wasn't under the illusion that you couldn't.
Hey, Zero.
Yes,
Are you gonna use that fire staff thing or whatever?
I literally just chuck it to him. Here you go.
Oh, cool. I put it on my
Okay,
back.
Potions. Well, you're the merchant and an alchemist, no less. So I
Yes.
think you would be the head leader of that. Why don't you go with? Why don't you two go and do that?
Yeah,
Get the
we'll go shopping.
potions. Me and Kirok will discuss travel plans.
Okay.
Okay, so
Good luck, and if you need anything, just use your whistles. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah,
Cool.
alright, that's good. Anyway.
And besides talking travel plans, I teach Kirok at least 2 swear words in common.
You.
We will find out which ones at a later date.
I'll
you
leave
can
that to
message each
Blue's
other.
discretion.
You can
as to
message
what I
each
do
other,
You can
and then tell
discuss
me.
this.
then. Okay, yep.
This is a very important conversation.
So, do we want to do the shopping first, or you know what? No, we're just going straight into it, so girls can be like, ah.
Just get it out of the way, girls. It's fine.
Okay. Out of character, I'm nervous. The minute I'm out of sight of the party, I just said, I'm already worried about them. I'm already worried about them. We've only just left them.
You are the mothers.
I literally am.
sound of hundreds of gold coins just falling out of a bag onto the street.
Turk is with them, right?
Please tell me Turk.
There's a board in your face with beautiful tattoos.
Turk, keep an eye on the elf. And if he spends more than 1,000 platinum, I swear I will smite him to death.
We have got
I'm
that
saying
meeting.
that to
He says-
Turk telepathically.
He says that telepathically. He goes, okay, I can count.
Good boy. Good boy.
I can't count though.
That's fine.
Let's just say if there are any shinies on the floor, make sure the elf is on the floor as well. Don't kill him.
Aw.
Just make sure that he picks them up.
Okay.
Thank you, Fredfire.
Be right back. I can hear it, but I'm getting a drink.
Okay. Right, we're gonna go talk to the Order. It's fine. We're just gonna go talk to the Order of the Gauntlet.
Moradin's Flame, I'm here.
I'm
Don't
not very
worry.
good at talking to people. And like, they're all gonna outrank me and
You managed
also
to
scary.
you managed to keep track of the party well enough.
barely. You've met Kirok.
That's not
She's
Glory's
been
fault.
alive. Thank goodness.
Okay, everything's gonna be fine.
Okay, so as you progress forward, it is the larger building that you can see on the inner side of the river. So, from where you little shits are, it is all the way over here. Big old thug of a thing.
Where is it? Wait, sorry, I missed that.
You see
This-
the sort of hexagonal building.
Oh, the huge one?
This one.
Huh, okay.
You're good. You're good.
That's the hovel? The guards called it a hovel.
As you guys get to it, you can tell that there are people around. They do just look more like they're their own. They're wearing different standard armor than the guards. They look like they are keeping watch on this building, but they're all wearing. They all have the symbol of the gauntlet with the sword clenched into it with the shield around it on their shields. And as you two approach, the two stand upright. They have a pike in either hand, and they look over to you. Yeah, can I help you?
Yes, I'm Cheval. I was sent here to talk to someone important in charge. I was sent here by Lady Hawk. Is that her name? I think it was, yeah.
Hawkwinter.
Hawkwinter, that's it.
Alright, go on in there.
Okay. And I head on in.
Her squire came by a little bit earlier.
I didn't. Oh, her squire came by. Okay.
Why is he American?
Why not?
I'm running out of voice.
Because Das is running out of accents.
Yeah! Fuck off! Do you know how many guys I have for voice, but I only have like one set of tones?
Right.
Have
I go
to
in.
voice. I mean, Patters doesn't. Literally every NPC we've met over the last year has just gone, you alright?
But I'm not
Luke, check
Patters.
your Discord.
It's fine.
I stay close behind.
Yeah, you follow in behind her. The doors are closed behind you. They're 10-foot iron reinforced doors, and just you enter in. There are a few people active, a few people training currently. Someone's mic is open.
That was mine, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all right. So, it from there, you guys are moving in. You see that it is cornered off, so there are areas you can tell there's a sand pit, training dummies and everything. You see inside there's this dwarf, burly, just like wearing nothing, quite literally just wearing pants with a huge belt over, two axes in either hand, sparring with a Goliath who's wielding a big great axe, and the two are just trading in blow for blow, backing, not hitting each other, but they are just sparring between themselves. Um, there's also target dummy set up, and there's an archer who's a younger human, ginger hair, a light ginger beard, firing away. You can tell he's just trying to practice, trying to get as many off as fast as possible. He has arrows held up against the actual bow itself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Shit! Back up, tries again. Um, there is a smaller area which you can tell is just filled. Doesn't have the largest selection of books, but there is a few books in there. It looks like there is some sort of living quarters as well. This is all more or less on this ground floor. Um, and there's also a food hall. As you enter in, there isn't much traffic currently. You'll see one or two people, and they are like you. There's travelers, there's adventurers, but only like say one or two, because you get the idea that there's not many to a group that are always of the same order. So there's like say two or three people that you think would be together, working together, and then there's others that are more separated out. As you enter, you find yourself there's basically a 10-foot long oak varnished desk there. Behind it there is a very lithe half elven woman with long blonde hair. It's all braided back up to the point, and the undersides are the braid goes back like say to mid back, and her hair underneath on either side is very shortly cut. She's currently reading through something, looks up to both of you, puts down spectacles, and yes, can I be of assistance?
Yes. My name's Glory. I'm a cheval. I was sent here by Lady Hawkwinter. She was fighting giants, I believe, in a local farmstead, and she asked us to bring orphans back into the city, then come here. The orphans have been delivered to a local orphanage by the local authorities, and then we came here also to see about Noanar's hold. Do you know of the situation there?
She looks around, and there is an office further back to her that takes up a small section of the wall. She goes in, Blan, I think there's some things here that you might be interested in. And by the way, I'm so sorry. My name is Vicnor. Vicynor. Vicnor. Just a moment. Blan will be able to give you a little bit more assistance. And the door opens from the office, and you see crouching down to get through it with a very, very just like wide, long-backed head, dark black scales. Standing up, muscular, thick-ribbed, is a black dragonborn with this heavier scale mail over him, and you can see that there's like this gleams of something else underneath, like a different suit underneath. He steps forward to you both, looks over. Thank you, Vikinor. I'll take it from here. So, was I right hearing a little bit of murmuring from my office that there was some news on her ladyship, Hawkwinter?
Yes, sir. She was fighting some giants that had attacked a local farmstead, and there were many orphans left from the fighting, unfortunately. She sent us into the city with the orphans, and they have been delivered to the local authorities who took them to an orphanage.
And just begins just cleaning out his eyes. A little bit of dirt and grit just cornered there. Yes, the orphans that have been brought by one of the guards to a local orphanage after a motley crew had brought them to the gates. Yes, we heard quite a bit about that. And there has been talk about unique individuals, again another motley crew that has been running around and causing nothing but trouble for many a giant. The same motley crew that A notorious little, by this stage, bard has been singing the praises of wherever she goes. So, am I right to assume that you are Glory, daughter of loyalty, daughter
Uh,
of destiny?
yes, that would be correct.
Very well. Would you mind giving me your gauntlet?
Not at all. And I take my gauntlet off and give it to him.
He snatches it and moves back into his room. A few moments pass. A few almost awkward moments of pause while Vicky Norris just sat there casually, just looking back through a report.
As this is going on, I've sort of placed a hand near Glory's waist, comfortingly, just to reassure her.
Thank you. I'm
You're
fine.
doing fine.
You
You're
hear,
doing fine.
"You giant son of a bitch!" from over in the training area. You hear, "Sorry, sorry, sorry. You cut me, you bastard!" My bad, my bad, my bad.
I'm not so out of place here.
As you are talking and there's a little bit of awkwardness, out back comes Blan Hillstrider. He is a head taller than you, Glory. He is 7 foot tall. He is on the upper ends of Dragonborn, and he offers out to you a gauntlet. Different to yours, not the same. Yours has taken dents, taken scratches, has grayed and dulled over time. He looks at you. A knight in shining armor is a knight whose metal has not been tested. Your metal has clearly been tested, and let us hope, as a Marcheon, your metal will be tested further. And he hands you the gauntlet, and the gauntlet has the same symbol, but on top of it, above it, there is a flag being hoisted by a single soldier to represent the fact that you march on.
Thank you. Thank you.
He looks at you and says, "Now then, is there anything else that you would need? Bear in mind, if you are so inclined, you may, unfortunately only you may, but we can offer you free housing while you are in Everland. So if you've ever stuck out by yourself, you can. We have a small library of books, more detailing about different types of beast and fiend that you could look at. We'd appreciate not taking. Besides that, congratulations. Who knows, maybe you become a White Hawk someday."
Are you aware of the situation at No One Else Hold, sir?
You can tell that his eyes just like glance back, thinking for a moment. No, no one else holds had no activity reported for quite some time. Has something developed?
No. We managed to clear it of a small ghost problem. We were thinking that because it had no authority, perhaps the Order might want to keep an eye on it for a little while.
Hmm.
People there have suffered
Unfortunately,
enough.
you can tell he's had a bit of a problem there. He says, and you can Vicky Nord looks up. Vindicator Hillstrider, perhaps this might be something that they could send maybe some information to Warduke Hallwinter, perhaps. And he goes, "Sure, actually, yes, that is a good idea, actually, yes. Unfortunately, I and the Order don't really have that kind of force. We are more of a strike team stylization. We send our people out with the encouragement of, if you find trouble, you route it. And if trouble develops in a particular way, we send word to particularly adept soldiers who are well-known problem solvers. We don't really do well with managing a town. Now, if you'd want, one of my older associates that I once traveled with, Warduke Hallwinter, happens to be taking care of and more or less reaffirming his position after years of retirement. and he may be able to provide more assistance and definitely send more aid. Last I checked, he's been going between Zimorvin's Hall, Long Saddle, and Tribor. Apparently, there's been a bit of issue in Tribor, which I heard you had some dealings in, at least managing slightly.
Indeed, sir.
Very well. I'll write you then a missive that you can send if you can't. He's a very busy man, so I'll see if old Sildar will be able to actually write this for you. And he begins writing up himself, puts down a seal. And you can tell the seal it is the Order of the Gauntlet seal, and he puts down another seal next to it of just it is black ink he uses for the second one. It is just a dragon in profile straight towards the image. And he hands it to you. Very well, if you get that to the War Duke, he'll probably be able to assist you in some manner. Remember, he does travel between Zimorvin's Hall, Long Saddle, and Tribor whenever we can get him off his griffin. So then, is there anything else?
That'll be all. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And Vikinor looks up and turns a bit away from you then as a thing for you to leave. Vindicator, we have to start talking about the plans for our next organize our fire. We'll begin this week. And they step away.
Ashka politely nods her head and then follows Glory.
I give a little salute and then leave.
It is a boom, your gauntlet across the chest, which you put on, and it is a lighter metal than before, but you do boom. Oh, that's harder metal.
Okay. I can't believe I just did that.
You did well, Marlin. You did very well.
The
I'm
voice
very
breaks
proud.
appropriate.
Not used to authority. Right.
Before long, I dare say you will be the authority there.
I'm not sure about that.
No, I'm certain,
having-
Marlin's Flame. I'm certain.
Should we go see whatever inevitable trouble they've all gone into while we stop looking for over 30 seconds?
And with this, I sort of say telepathically to Turk, status report.
I assure you, we have been having vitally important conversation.
Are we
Can
doing?
I just say, it's surprisingly hard to decide on a swear word to somebody.
I know. If you thought we were being constructive, no, that's all we were talking about.
No,
You
I
hear
thought
back a
that was all we were
message.
talking
You hear back a message. I learned the word sword.
Oh, great. Moradin's
Am I gonna
Flame,
have to fight
believe
people
that we
when I get
have a
back?
little bit of, we may have a little bit of problem with the bird.
about.
We use the
Oh.
context of don't sword another man's wife. I don't know what that means.
I don't think you need to hear what Turk has just repeated to me.
Okay.
So,
Well, let's get
Kira,
back to the other thing
basically,
that's
what
stressing.
Glory and Ask are doing is sodding.
No,
Oh
shut
god!
up.
I'll sword you in a minute.
I
Also,
think when
for
I get
those
back, I am
who,
sodded.
yeah,
We'll
For those who are-
let people Google what SARD is.
for those
Funny thing is,
who
you can't just
don't
type
know,
in
by the
Google, you
way,
have to look hard.
the official name now of a renowned 3-member of the Order of the Gauntlet is a Marcheon, which is a March Eon.
Which is pretty cool. I got promoted.
Yep.
Yeah, so did I.
And no one else here is a member of any
Huh?
order.
I am.
Oh yeah, you're
Yep.
with the Emerald Enclave.
Enclave.
We got
Just need to find a member.
people in all the organisations. Well, nearly.
Nearly.
We don't have a Lord's
Fine.
Alliance, and you definitely don't.
We definitely don't have the
We
other
don't have
one. We don't talk about the other one.
Yeah, the one you don't
Fine,
know
clap the
exists.
moon
Shut up.
Spanish Inquisition.
Wasn't
That's
expecting
Zintara.
that. Always funny. Right, moving on.
All right, back over to our wonderful shoppers and swearers.
Oh,
Shopping swear.
I think the shop is. I think the square is. We're all pretty good.
Mhm.
Oh my god, it's going to be like that episode in SpongeBob. So, Zero, we were out, and then we decided that we were gonna.
How
I
the
just like to imagine Kirok actually.
Oh my
making
god,
these
I
noises.
remember that episode. You kiss your mother with that mouth. Right. So we're going to get potions and whatever fancies our eyes or catches our eyes.
Pretty much.
I'm still listening.
Okay.
We've got the money. We could buy some cool shit.
I guess we should go ahead and ask a guard where the merchant area is.
Yeah, you can just ask around anyone. Right, sure.
Make an investigation check.
Will do.
Should we just say I'm helping him so we get to Dante?
Come on!
As well?
Come
How
on!
many ones have you rolled today?
2!
3, technically.
Where's
Do
3?
you want me to roll as well, or just give him advantage? Come
You
help?
rolled 1 on the same thing twice.
You roll double ones, which means the universe is in balance because I rolled double 20s.
It's all your fault, Blue. It's all your fault.
The universe is at peace.
Percy, meet Will.
Oh,
The superstitions about those men are remarkable. Right, so
I
Roman,
got a +7.
you're basically going around the town trying to figure out where the shops are. As Glory and Ash, you leave, look over on your right, go, oh yeah, there's a general shop district. And you see on the other side of the river is Roman leading the party going, I'm sure it's this way! And going the entire opposite direction.
Ah, Marden's flame. Do you want to tell the gnome or shall I?
I mean, we could just leave. No. No, we should go and tell them.
I love people who are like, I could be such a dick here, but I won't.
And I say to Turk, Turk, please direct the gnome to the other direction if you can.
Okay,
I
no,
just have
imagine.
like the rod of the pack keeper out in front of me, like a
divining rod.
marching band. Just
Yes, and Ash is falling all over your face, all over your clothes, and all over the trail behind you as Ash continuously pours from it. You just
It's like the opposite of dust of
Okay, okay.
tracelessness.
right. So
Everyone can see where
Roman,
we've been.
you're doing this, and you just basically get a big nose pushed against the back of you, and you just feel yourself being tilted around, and then you see Ash and Glory on the other side of the bridge to you.
I think that you're heading the wrong way.
I kind of want to think it's like I'm still walking, I'm just getting turned, so it's just like, hey.
Yeah, that's what happened. Why did I move all of you onto the north? I shouldn't have done that.
Huh?
Bloop.
There we go.
Back where you belong.
Yeah, there we go.
So the party reunites.
Yay.
So, how did it go? What have you got? I
Um,
said smugly, knowing full well.
We got lost
I got a fire staff or staff of fire.
from him.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'd just
can
like to
see
imagine,
from
like,
the
everywhere
ash on
we've
your
been
face,
has-
You most definitely have had a fire staff.
I like what Nemo's suggesting. It's the fact that what we currently see is what's being led, like behind Roman the entire time. It's just these tick, 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 tick of bird marks of her little feet after the ash.
With bits of paint. I know, we cleared it all up.
You did.
I'm blue again, guys. Totally inconspicuous.
As always.
Always.
We were talking a bit of linguistics.
So I heard.
Did you know this is a fourth language? There's so many words that she doesn't know yet.
Yes, and we're a little bit worried about that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't worry, I'm patching up some of them already.
Yes, I find this concept very strange. We don't really have it back at home. It's very interesting.
Yes, well, I'd suggest that you be very, very careful, Feathered One. Sometimes language can be misconstrued.
This is amusing because she knows the action, but she doesn't know the word.
Yeah, I was about to say, Kirok nods and then looks at Zero and is like, misconstrued.
Alright. Let's just move on. I tried to forget this ever happened.
Misunderstood, Feathered One. Misunderstood.
Ah.
Speaking of, remember when we were talking about the brothel the other day and you were asking what it was about? Wow.
No, absolutely not. Please don't explain the concept
Zero,
of brothels.
you don't need to explain yourself. It's fine.
I don't think that's what he wanted to do.
Well, now we have a perfect word to explain it.
Please don't.
Very well.
Don't. Right then. Considering that you seem to have not found the general store, which I'm not entirely sure how you managed to miss it, honestly.
I am a small person. There are a lot of big buildings.
Oh, I have an idea, and I pick him up and put him on my shoulders, and then immediately regret it because he's heavier than I considered.
Right, that way.
I take him off Zero's shoulders and put him on my shoulders because I'm bigger and I can lift him better.
Sorry.
Kirok
Kirok is slightly jealous. Kirok is slightly jealous.
Sorry, Kirok, you're bigger.
I'm probably lighter.
Do I
True,
notice
but
that Kirok ends up
Actually-
sitting
my problem.
I'm actually only 50 pounds.
Currently, as you guys are seeing this, and Kirok's like, and Zero's like, Turk just lifts up from under.
There we go.
Goes underneath Zero, lifts him up onto his back, and then goes over to Kirok, and just you feel the fur just brush up against your talons underneath, and you just sit there. As you are all transported towards the general shop. There are many.
Wood, piggy ride.
Right, you're looking for potions, yeah?
Excuse me. Yes.
Yeah, some potions.
Right. We go to a general store.
Okay.
And then when we get
Me
there,
and Kirok, in the meantime, I'm going to dangle a bit of tasty herb on the end of my spider staff and just put it in front of Turk's face.
Turk, for a minute, looks, ooh, and he just pauses.
Does it work to steer him?
He looks, you can tell he's looking back up at you like, I know you're doing this.
Oh.
Is he saying anything specific?
He's just looking back up at him like, boy.
Turk's smarter than he looks, you know.
Smarter than your average pig.
Probably smarter
Anyway,
than
that
me.
lot
I
goes
don't say
shopping
that in
while we're playing
character.
with a pig.
He is, he's got 10.
Oh, that's just insulting.
I've just
They
made my
do!
mind up
They
about
have a
something.
flat number! They have their flat numbers! They have a flat 10 in their intelligence!
This
It
is
allows
true.
them to
It's in
communicate with the
it's in
lesser
the
creatures.
description of the spell. All the stats are the same, but it has an intelligence of 10.
Offended and
I'm
not saying
telling you,
anything,
Gord.
continue walking.
Pop on that headband.
I'm thinking about it.
You could think about it easier if you had the headband on.
Look, can we... Why do you all want me to be smarter all of a sudden?
I don't.
Is that what we're talking
What does
about?
that mean?
Think about it. Wizard. Intelligence here.
Pretty sure his intelligence is higher than that headband anyway.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't even need to look, I just
As
know.
much fun as I'm having on Turk, I look up at the sky and realise that time's ticking on, and I get off Turk and thank him for the ride, and I get over to the store. I was like, come on, people, daylight's burning. I got places to be.
I'll wait out here.
Okay, so you guys enter into the shop. It's
I'll
the
wait out
ding, ding,
front.
ding, ding, ding of the bell.
I'll go in.
And inside there is this small older man with just this very fine wispy beard and a little mustache that comes down on the side. Yes, hello. My name is Fatin. Welcome to my shop. How can I help you?
Nice.
Hello. We're looking for healing potions.
I have healing potions. Yes. How many would you like? What kind would you like?
How much are they, and how many do you have on you?
Well, I am the only proprietor of healing potions here, so I am charging 100 gold pieces per healing
Shall
potion.
insight check him saying he's the only one that sells them?
Go ahead. There's that grin on just like one lip of his thing of just he knows he's the only person who sells them.
Well, I mean, you're not the only one that sells them.
Ooh.
He reaches up for one of the because basically behind him is just this wall of knobs for just like little compartments and everything. He just flings one open and you see 20 potions lined up. I don't think you sell that many, and he closes it back again.
I don't
I
even need
put
that
100
many.
gold. I put 100 gold pieces on the counter, and I say, one potion, thank you.
Well, hold on. If we buy a few, can you give us any discount if we buy a few?
Why would I want to give you a discount? You'd have to convince me. This is bartering, boy.
Because we're gonna be bulk buying. I'm looking at buying maybe like. Six potions.
Can I use persuasion just by the virtue of how on death's door I generally look, just in general, just out of habit?
Okay, I want a percentage check from both of you.
Might take pity on me.
Oh wow.
Discount? No. No, you don't get a discount.
He looks,
all.
he goes, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. No. You, however, and looks over to Zero. I will throw you in another healing potion for 50 gold.
I'm afraid I only have 105 gold pieces on me, so I'll just be taking the one. Thank you for your time. though.
We can lend you some gold.
He just
for-
rubs the beard, and you can tell between sentences he rubs the beard, which you can tell gives a long pause. He has to reach down, and it goes down to his midriff each time. His beard's that long, wispy white.
Are you sure you're okay spotting me another 50 for two
Yeah,
potions?
I'll pull out 50 gold from the bag of holding and just pass it over to him.
Okay, I give him 100 and then the 50 on the thing, so we get two potions.
So he puts 2 potions on in front of you. There are your 2 healing potions for you.
Thank
However,
you
I do
very
have a deal on greater healing potions. I sell them for 200 if they are bought with 4 healing potions.
I'm afraid I'm tapped out, so you'll have to talk to them. Thank you, though. And I
how much?
take my potions out.
But how much is it for healing potions?
That is 400 gold pieces.
No, see, that's too much.
Well, what you need to remember is the current sale value of most greater healing potions is roughly 500.
Yeah, I'm doing like the math in my head. Actually, that's a pretty good deal.
2 for 200 brings it to 400, which is immediately cheaper than any
Yeah.
greater healing potion.
I'll put down 400.
Well, it's okay.
It's actually a very good deal, Varys.
So we're,
Very well
we're
then. If
paying
you want to,
600.
then you need to pay 200 more then
Go on then.
for the
Okay.
2 other potions.
I'll take it.
So mark down that you've taken down all that much. So you've taken down 400.
I'll put.
You took down. You took
I'll
down
pay
250. He took down 100. Zero did. You've taken down 400. Roman.
Yep, I've taken 100.
So all in all, you get your 4 healing potions and 2 greater healing potions. Normal healing potions are 2d4 plus 2. Graders are 4d4 plus 4.
Okay. Roman, do you need any of these? Or shall I just put them in the bag for now?
Go ahead and put them in the bag for now. We'll kind of get them
I-
all sorted.
I'm outside and I give them to Glory and Ash and say, here you go, those potions you requested.
What is
Thank
your
you.
turn?
Which one is it?
There are
Standard.
4.
Two regular.
There are 4. No, there's 4 healing potions.
Oh no.
The
Nemo's
one that
doing...
the one that
Oh,
Nemo
the
gave
two-
to Glory.
Sorry, the 2 that Nemo gave. Okay, those are 2
Yeah.
healing potions. My mistake. So the
Yeah,
other
I've got
2
4 in
are the
there.
ones Okay, Kate, you're giving away. You're spending 200 for
Yeah.
2 more potions, and then 400 from Roman.
Yeah, I
Okay.
already did my
Just make sure you guys aren't taking too much
Did you
away
say it
because
was
you're
2 greater and 4 normal, or
2 greater and 4 normal because you're all buying
Okay,
together.
okay,
Like
that's
he's
fine,
counting it.
then.
He's counting it as you guys buying together.
Also a bit of information. Is there any collector of books in the city that might be interested in buying some magical tomes
Oh,
that you know of?
hmm. I think maybe Holdam might buy some. Holdam is further down the road on the right. He has a pretty small little knick-knack and library kind of shop.
Yeah. Oh well, thanks. It's just down the road to the right. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. If you go outside, you go down the road further down, and on the right, then you will see it. It is a Holdam's knickknacks.
Sweet. I'll check it out. Thanks for the help.
Don't forget about Teens Potions. Have a nice day. Get out of my
What
shop.
else do you have?
Looks to you. What do you mean what else I have? I have everything and nothing. You don't know what I have.
I meant potion-wise.
I have many different kinds. What kind of potion would you be looking for?
Hmm. Oh, there was one I was trying to figure out, but I forget the name of it. Oh, it's gonna annoy me.
Well, I cannot help you. You are being quite vague.
I'll figure it out later. Thank you, though.
Okay, then you have a nice day. Bye bye. Get out of my
Yeah,
shop.
Well, I'll get to the door and I'll turn back. One more thing. Is there
Yes.
any magical ink?
Depends how much magical ink do you need.
One more thing.
One more thing.
That's what I was thinking.
Why do people always require one more thing?
I'll just run the gun the bag's holding. See what I've got.
I'm going out.
Do you have a nephew?
Like 4,
And a niece.
maybe 4
Er,
little
no.
vials.
He reaches down.
Out
You wait right there.
something
You
like
wait right there. And he
4
goes.
levels worth.
He goes into like behind you. You hear things. Jackie, where are the eggs? Yeah, give me the eggs. Stop writing TikTok with them. Give me the eggs. She wastes good ink on TikTok.
Dickbug.
It comes out. one vial has been half used. That vial is on discount.
That's cool. So how much has he got?
He takes it out. He has 3 vials, and 1 that is half.
So we're talking
3.5 hours worth.
3.5 hours worth.
Are we
Three-
saying 3 levels worth or 3.5 hours? Because 1 level's 2 hours.
3.5 hours worth.
Okay, how much do you want? Obviously, the half vial is going to be. I'm not sure about
That will be a little cheaper. I will give you 50 gold for that one, but the others, because they are proper price, that will be 150 each.
I'm not interested.
Okay, then goodbye.
I'll walk out.
Put the push. Chad, you bet you made me roll my thing. I had good deal.
Blue, did you mark down the 10 gold I gave you?
Yes.
Oh, good. Just checking.
Is there a candy shop?
No, I'm just eating a rat I found.
The tail is hanging out.
We've got one more stop, guys, before we head out.
Okay, but let's make it quick, hey? Do you have a plan to get there quicker? But
Can I
I'm
have
in
the
a
bag of
hurry.
holding back?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You'll be happy to know there were some more healing potions in there. Let's give the details of what we bought and how much we spent.
Okay.
so
Did you get a receipt?
What does that word mean?
I don't know. I read it on a piece of paper.
Read
It's
it
a
on the receipt.
document of sale.
It's fine.
I did not. I'll just take.
We had to do them on the ranch. It's usually only when you're doing bigger orders, but some people like to know every little thing in paper.
I'll just
Well,
scroll down
yes,
to the.
but we do have to deal with an elf who has a tendency to be somewhat a little bit reckless.
I'll just got you a good deal.
Oh,
Do we
Right,
want to
you
get
again.
these health potions now? How much?
I
is every-
mean, technically,
I'm okay.
I was the one that got a good deal.
I'm okay.
You were just kind of there, but no.
Okay, health potions.
told you it was a good deal.
How many have we all got? Roll call. Health potion roll call.
3 regular.
I have 2
None.
regular.
I have none. I don't need any of that.
You do.
No, no.
Everyone should have
You
1.
do.
I've taken 0 damage.
Still,
One day you may.
everyone should have 1.
My
Right,
name
I'll
is
take
Zero, and I've taken damage.
We've also got potions of vitality.
We can worry about all that.
They're for
potions
emergencies.
Another time. How many have you got? 0?
None.
Okay. How do we want to divvy them up then?
Just give me 1 healing potion. That'll be
Give
plenty.
one,
Yeah, me and 0 can take 1 just regular.
give them at regular rates. I'll take and no, I'll be fine.
Do you want to take
for
a
now.
superior and then Ash
Greater.
2 normals?
We've got what we've got left. 3 normals and 3 greater.
You don't get hit a lot, but when you do get hit, it hurts.
I should be okay for now. I've got a thing that can help me with that for now.
So what's left in the bag? 2
3 rich.
normal, 3
3
of each.
normal, 3 big.
Okay. Because I'm alright. Ash, do you need some?
I already have 2, but more
Take
potions
another.
can't-
Yeah.
Both
check.
of
Another
you should
potion
take a
can't
greater.
hurt.
If
Yeah,
you haven't
I've already
one, both
got
of you
4.
should
Okay.
Take a greater, Kels. Glory.
Okay. We'll both the tanks will take a greater.
Yeah, both of you take a greater, and I'll leave 1 more in there.
Alright, the last stop we have to take.
Yeah, let me just head to the knick-knack shop. I'll be right back.
I love knickknacks.
And I start walking away.
Oh, you've got some pocket
To the
money,
shop.
won't you? Buy yourself something.
I do. I happily scurry after him.
0, please make sure that she's careful.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and follow too.
I'm just
Keep an
imagining.
eye on them.
I'm just imagining the walk because, of course, she has the
Penguin.
She has that weird bird walk, which is why her walking movement is only 25. It's sort of like awkwardly hopping from one leg to the other.
Slightly penguin.
I stop it
It's the
before I go
talons.
into the shop and say, actually, and I just start looking around the sky for a bit. Do I see anything?
In the sky?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Okay. You guys do your shopping while I'm doing this.
I wait outside. I don't go into stores anyway, so I'll be out here just watching you do this.
I'll be there. I'll be standing outside the shop as well.
So
keeping an
basically,
eye
we just
on
have
the-
2, like, beefy people just standing outside, like, yeah, we're the mob now.
No, we make it look inconspicuous. We've done this before. Lawyers go into shops to try and not start fights, not the other way around.
She can just turn left and break 10 things that are worth 5 grand.
Talk
Oh,
about
like a
people in the
pool in the
shop.
china shop?
Also, some people look shifty at tieflings in stores.
It's almost like she has giant horns.
Yeah.
Remind me
Oh,
after the
shit.
session to talk about the ball in the china shop thing.
Is that your next bishop?
What for a tiny shop?
No!
Did I see anything?
You have to message me if you're looking for something particular.
I'm looking for a floating castle.
Okay. We'll say because you are focusing on this, you're looking up, you will be like giving yourself advantage because you're just giving yourself so much effort. You see cloud move. The wind is blowing eastward, and you see clouds moving westward. But you see clouds only a bit moving, and then you see cloud bursting away, and a figure and flying away to the north.
To the north.
North of Ireland.
King of the North.
I nudge Ash.
A white figure against white cloud.
I kneel down and say to Ash, like, something up there.
What have you seen?
Point it out to it best I can.
By the time he's pointed out, you can only
I
just
use
see the
it in-
shimmer.
I
You only
use
see, like-
Judaic terms to explain exactly where in the sky it is.
even with that, like this thing just moved and was almost gone. You were able to point it out, and she just saw the end of it just moving away in the distance and then flying down. And as it floated down, you both get a bit more of a view as it goes down. Wings and a long tail.
I looked to Zero and replied back to him in Druidic. Very well. We'll need to prepare the party for this. I dare say that the feathered one won't like this at all.
Very well.
Be gentle with her.
I intend to.
I don't understand the damn thing they're saying, do I?
Nope. It's
Ah,
basically
damn it.
as almost primitive to beast talk as you can get, and it as well as like old rune. It's basically like old, deeper, slower vocals. It's kind of like listening to trees talk.
I've walked into the shop at this point, so I can't hear any of this anyway, can I?
Nope,
Yeah.
cannot.
It's a good language for pointing out nature things, not so much for much else.
It took them 5 minutes this morning to say good morning to each other.
I'm just gonna drift off into space and not pay attention.
Doop, doop, doop.
Lovely. Morning's a really quick word. The good part takes a while.
Hmm.
I give Glory a nudge, and I go in close so I can whisper in her ear and say, "Prepare yourself. The feathered one will not like this at all."
Oh shit. Okay.
Perhaps
Meanwhile, in the store.
Dark should be sooner rather than
Meanwhile,
later. In the shop.
Anyway,
So as you guys are in the shop, you see a hefty gentleman, big buttoned shirt with a big button waistcoat, brown with a worn white, now grayish shirt underneath, and just this black tie on. Oh yes, well hello. How can I help you today? Welcome to Hold'em Long Snow's Knickknacks. What knicks do you wish to knack?
I'm like a kid in a candy shop. I don't know what to look at first.
I'm trying to knack some of my own nicks.
All right. Well, what kind of nicks are you trying to knack?
Put out 2 spell books.
He
It's
looks at you. He looks at you curiously. Well, I can't quite tell what is in these. Might I perchance read one?
yeah, I had them over Glass Staff spell book just to have a little flick through.
He flicks through it very briefly. Oh, I see. Some lower mage class spells. Quite useful to remember. Yes. I could perchance sell a few of these, and there's plenty of good pages left in this. Yes, very on damage. Yes.
I
Quite
reckon
good.
I've got that one
Sounds
and Black Spiders ones up.
It looks like, oh my, what is this? And he looks through the writings for a moment, and you can tell that his eyes are straining even reading it. This is a curious book.
There's
Lot
some
more-
heavy shit in that book.
Yes, heavier spells certainly, especially on regards to their power. This one would definitely be more for an intermediate individual who would wish to learn. And he flicks through and he flicks through, and he's reading through like some small words that you missed. Oh my, it even has that one. He closes the book and puts it on the table. Takes the other one. I would happily take those off of you for 100 gold pieces each. I could definitely make back that.
100 each. The second one's obviously worth much more.
The first one will be worth about 20 to 30. I'm trying to give you a better pound. 300.
Can I just insight check to see if it's actually
Go
a
on.
good deal or not?
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of have no idea how much they're worth.
Oh!
You can tell he's seen something he really wants. The first book is something an apprentice could get. But he really wants both books together. He's not selling. You can tell it was only after reading Black Spiders that his eyes did like flare up and his pupils did enlarge in just that excited moment. And he closes them, puts them down, and he's offering this. Clearly, he's trying to get the price for the better one, and you can tell he wants it, so he's gritting his teeth and also adding on to the price of it. He doesn't want to have to spend more, but he's kind of willing, and he's already going up a lot.
It took me a lot to get hold of this. Like, have you got anything you could throw in just to sweeten the deal? Not necessarily money-wise. Just something little to sweeten the deal. Maybe some. If you've got some magical ink, maybe we can sort of come to some agreement on that as well.
Well,
If you got some ink, I could write you many more spell books like this.
this is just don't go anywhere. And he goes back inside. He looks through. You can tell there's a shuffling of cupboards being left, literally taken out and put on top of the no. There.
I'm just kind of taking a look
here.
around the shop.
There's a lot of ornaments. Are you looking for anything in particular? There's a lot of little ornaments, knickknacks, carved wood, carved metal, miniatures, designs of creatures, everything.
I guess something that's just kind of perks my interest. I don't know, like if would be.
Whatever
really...
you do, don't be vague, you motherfucker.
Fuck. I don't know.
While you're thinking about that, he comes back. Tell Kirok, you notice at the corner of your eye because you're in a little spot that you can see into his. He's basically cleaning himself. Okay, all right. Okay, I have this as well. I would happily throw this in as well as the 300 gold pieces. This is ink that you can use for writing scrolls or writing into a spell book.
Is it ink that we can use for that?
Would you like to Arcana check it or Insight check?
Yeah, can I just have a little look at the ink just to obviously confirm its quality?
Yeah. Oh no, yes, certainly. Go ahead, please. He's holding it out to you basically, but you know he's ready to. You can do an Arcana check. You'd be able to tell there's magical essence to it.
Yeah. I wonder if it's too
Yep.
difficult.
Yep.
It's definitely magical ink.
Yep. There's definitely magical ink.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested. What's you throwing this in with?
Throwing this in with 300. This with 300 gold. I actually can't afford to give you much more than that.
No, that's perfectly fine. I understand. I think we can agree on that. Yeah. Just how much ink is there? Just.
This ink would probably last you for, if you were trying to write for maybe 3 hours.
That's fine. Just to confirm again, 3 hours, not 3 levels.
3 hours worth, which is
That's
6 levels worth.
No, it's 2 hours per level.
2 hours per level. Okay, so 3 hours is a level and a half.
So it's 3 level and a half worth, yeah?
Level and a half worth, yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. I figured out what I was going to look for.
Yeah, I'll hand over the 2 books.
Okay. He almost greedily just grabs them up and puts them behind his desk under this like windscreen. Immediately like, puts them up onto a thing to be sold, and opens up the smaller. You see of a key inside. Pulls out. Okay. He pulls out the small like case and flicks through. Oh yeah, I can do it like this. He puts out a little bit of each until he basically has to compensate you. He has 50 platinum, or no, sorry, he has 10 platinum and 200 gold.
Okay, that's cool. Thanks.
You're quite welcome. I hope you have a very, very nice day. Thank you very much. This is quite a lovely purchase. Thank you. Now then, is there anything else I may help you with?
Let's have a little look around. Is there anything interesting on the walls that might?
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm looking for like maybe like something like some magical books or something, or technological
I know 2 of them.
devices.
Magical books.
Yeah, I was about to say he just put out 2 lovely magical books.
Oh, I don't care about those ones.
Yeah, price range.
Yeah.
He looks through. You're basically looking for books.
Yeah, books
He
are
has books
technological
up.
devices.
He has books up on a shelf. But as you're like brimming through, like you have your hand up against one of the counters and you just tap against something, and this small little mechanical monkey just starts going ting 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 ting. About the size of say your like say head in regards to like its full thing. Is ting 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 ting. I know it's just like a key mechanism on the side.
Hmm. Can I?
Kirok, you're looking around. Oh, sorry, go on. We'll
Oh no
get
no
you.
no no mind.
I was looking at. You said there were like little carvings and figurines. That's what Kirak likes to look at, so she's looking at
Some
those.
of marble, some of this like black glass kind of look to it.
Ooh.
Some that are of wood, even one or two that are of gold and other beautiful colors.
Oh.
And he chimes with you. I'm sorry, sir, I did not get your name, but I take it you are done, yes, with this? Is this acceptable for you, yes? To you, Varus.
Yeah, I'm good.
Excellent. I will tend to other customers if that's quite all right.
Go for it.
Wonderful. Thank you. Ah, hello there, my little dear. What are you looking for, might I ask?
I like these. Where did we go? I'm curious, like what kind of animals there are.
As you always are, because you're always like. He looks through. Oh well. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. So we do have several uh, lovely little figures, and you see that there are actually like carved from ivory, like these little goats. Yes, these were designed and sold to me about 10 years ago by a lovely little gnome fellow. Um, Now I do have some others that are a little bit nicer as well. I have these and you just see like this beautiful black glass like obsidian, and it is just in the design of a great bull, like the long wide brimmed horns.
Ooh.
And, yes, and I also have here, and he points over, and there is a silver. You can tell it's silver, like used for like the lines, almost like if you use lines for sketching of gold of silver, and the rest is gold of a great lion that is leaping.
Ooh, he's pretty.
Yes. He's one of my more prized ones. I got him about 5 years ago. He's been a very lovely piece. And there's a few other. Basically, they're all just unique little fellows, and among them as well, you just see this, and almost like this weird carved green stone, form of an owl.
I like him. He's pretty. I have one similar, but it's not made out of this. It's like metal. The one I have.
Oh, okay. Would you be perhaps willing to do some trading or deals, or I take it you're just a collector, yes?
Yeah, I like to collect.
I don't blame you. These little pieces are quite wonderful, yes.
Yeah, this is so cute.
I just kind of pipe up. And I go. She likes to collect shiny things.
Yeah, but these are really cute. I like these.
I kind of just look over and like, oh yeah, that is actually yeah.
They're really cute. I actually pull out. Yeah, Iron Owl is one figurine that I already have.
Yeah, you
So
have the
I
Iron Owl.
Yeah, so I just pull it out and I'm just like, see, look, they look cute together. Don't they look cute?
They do, and you notice that they would be like the opposite of each other, where one is say designed looking say forward from its side on the left, the other
Yeah.
one is designed looking right on the right, so that if you put them facing, they'd look like they're both facing out at you. Like look like you found a matching pair.
They do look like a pair. This is cute. Varys, what do you think? Look, this is the one that you gave me.
And he's shouting that over to Kay.
Oh, they go well together.
They go well together. How much is that one?
That one is quite nice. Well, you're all here together, I imagine, and I have gotten a lovely deal. I'd be able to part with him. The thing is, the figurines, the collectibles are a little bit more expensive. This would be 150 gold pieces usually.
I can.
And that's for the owl.
Just for the owl, yes.
Indecision.
The 140.
Kirok, if you want it, I can pay for it.
I don't know, because I mean they're all really pretty. Which ones do you like? Because the lion looks cool as well, but
I
then
take
the
it from
goats.
outside. We're noticing a bit of a delay here.
You guys are noticing the hefty human in just like this waistcoat next to Kirok, who's basically just bulged over like a cub, like over basically their backs are to you, looking at something. You see, Roman is just there on Kirok's right, just like peeking his head in, and you see
Yeah.
Varus over the man's
I'm
left.
just gonna put a hand on Glory's shoulder and it's like, and just whisper in her ear, I think we got a bit of a problem out here. Could you go and speed things up a bit?
I could, but if I have to talk to a shopkeeper, it might not go well. I head on in and see what's going on.
Before that, I'm gonna ask him if he has anything else, like technological kind of things.
Oh yes, I saw that you winded up the little monkey. Oh, so, I'm so sorry, my dear. I'll get to you in a moment.
I need to think. It's okay.
And he's saying that over to Gloria as she enters. Okay,
It's
so we.
alright, I'm just here to check on my friends.
Ooh, actually, just a moment. From the same craftsman that gave me that small monkey, and he reaches over onto one of the higher desks and takes down the small box with a little key mechanic again at the front. And he just opens it up, and you just hear like the mechanic's wings, like, ding 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 ding.
Oh, a music box.
And it's just like two minute figures, like two little, somehow designed like basically about like size of your pinky, and you're a gnome. You can tell this is like designed for someone of your size, like of two small, and you can tell it's like a male and female gnome dancing together. And eventually just goes ding ding ding.
But do I recognize the sound or the music?
It would basically be just like a children's like little rhyme, like a little lullaby.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty nice. How much for it?
Well, part of the sales do go to the person whom I commissioned it from, because they were quite a dedicated sort. He lost his parents quite shortly after making that piece.
Right.
So I would say 200, just so that I can send 100 to him, because the craftsmanship hidden, and you look inside, and you are a gnome, you can appreciate just how much all the bits are working inside here. You can tell that there's some great craftsmanship here.
Oh. Oh yeah, no, 200 would be perfect for that.
Excellent. He will appreciate that as well. Thank you very much. If you wouldn't mind, I'll take it for you at the counter there.
So Kirok, what's did you decide yet?
I think I want the owl because it looks nice with my owl.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
This is why you're taking so long? I fully understand suddenly.
Yeah, it's a collection. Come on.
Look, Gloria, it looks so cute. They only look good together. There's like two.
It would. I agree.
Yeah.
It is cute.
And this one is 150.
50.
Glory!
He looks over as he's looking over as he makes this deal.
I got it.
After I basically have gotten a good deal from your friend, the high elf there, and a nice deal and a bit towards my friend as well. I would be more than content to sell that piece off at 100 gold pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. I only have 60.
Yeah, I can do it. I got it.
Okay, I pull out the 60 gold and then just like it looks slightly just like. This is all my money.
I got it.
God bless you.
Yeah, minus
You only need.
300. Well, minus.
Oh, so it's only 40.
240.
Yeah, it's only 40 for mine. I'll pay
Okay.
this. I'll pay the 60. Yay!
There we go.
Yay!
It's the first time Kirok's bought something.
No, no, it's not. Do you remember when I tried to buy something with like 200 copper and just went? Psh? I think I tried to buy a health potion for Glory. It took half an hour.
Ah, yes, I remember that.
One,
Right, are
two,
we
three.
good in here? We were. You
Yeah.
took so long. We were starting to actually get worried.
I'm adding a
I
green
mean,
owl.
we're in a knick-knack shop.
I've got a green
There's a
owl
lot of
added
knickknacks.
to my figure list. Yay! I've got 5
Meanwhile,
now.
me and Ash are like looking at the sky like hawks.
What's she looking at?
I'm still in the shop. 'Cause I'm just happy.
Ah.
I'm just like, ee!
Come on, Kirok.
Oh, okay. I need an adult.
And that is why I exist.
Thank you, mister!
No bother. Whenever you want to, do remember to come back to Whole Damn Long Snows and Knickknacks for any nicks you wish to knack.
I might wish to knack the rest. When I have
One
more
day,
money.
one day, friend, one day.
Like the rest.
I long for your return. Have a wonderful day.
Hi!
Kirok has a personal
Man, I really got to work on my sales pitch. God damn.
Hi! What's everyone doing?
Waiting for
I-
you lot.
I look at Kirok and then just sort of turn to Ash and say, I'll leave this to you.
What's going on, guys? What's up?
Kirok and Glory, stay behind her.
What?
We've seen it.
Seen what?
Seen what?
Do you remember the discussion that we had not so long ago with the Archmage?
Yeah. I glance up.
We've seen it.
No. I'm looking up at the sky. Do I see
Make a
anything?
perception check.
Oh boy.
We'll say because of your animalistically heightened state, you'll have advantage of just shit.
Oh, that's great. Roll 2 10s.
No.
A lot of double rolling happening.
Yeah.
No.
Consistent.
No. You're no. That can't. No.
Zero, you have a better
It
way
wasn't.
with words
It
than I.
was further. It was. No. It was. No.
Kirok, how
Um,
would you feel about going to the Underdark very quickly?
I mean, I don't.
What we saw seemed to be heading north in the sky. I'm leaving this up to you.
I pulled the sword out and just to check if it's glowing at all.
What's the radius on it?
Like a mile.
Mm-mm.
I'm doing it anyway.
I mean, it's. I don't like the enclosed.
Nothing.
I don't like the enclosed space that much. So I mean,
I am about to introduce you to some birds of the Underdark sky, and nothing of this sky can hurt you down there.
are you sure? Because it's very obvious when it's there. So I mean, he's obviously just really fraying.
She's just flattering. She's just spluttering and splattering. Or
I just want to say out of
clasped
character.
Together.
Kirok,
Like, should we get her
whether
some
we
like
stay up here,
bird
Kirok,
blinders? Like
Kirok,
like a
whether we
falcon.
stay up here or go down there, I will protect you.
You can also notice as well, guys, that Kira, as she's been going, there's like these little white marks in all her hands now, just across where her claws are actually going into herself on her hands. Just out of us, with the nail scratching, just unintentionally, very quickly, you notice very sudden change of tone, and very, very much so an uncomfortable situation.
I take hold of her hands and I take hold of her hands in such a way that I'll let her claws dig into my hands. Kirok,
I very slowly take her shoulders and start whispering a small prayer, a very calming sort of little hymn.
I turn the music box on.
You have to wind it up, and then you hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know Gnomish hymns. I'm a dwarf.
Kirok, we can go
It's-
anywhere from
I
here.
mean, it's
Would
fair
you
to
like
say.
to fly away?
A nice tone.
Yeah. Away. Yeah. Away. Yeah. We said.
Yes, I would want.
I just turn to Gloria and say, grab the map. We're making choices now.
All right.
You're sure?
There's
You're sure
one.
north? North. Definitely north.
North.
It definitely went north.
Okay. Well then,
Yeah.
it's simple then. It's we go, not north. That is all. That is all. We go,
Well,
not
my
north.
destination was northeast, but the Underdark's a big place. We can go into many directions.
Go.
If we have to take a detour for this I'll take a detour for.
No,
I promise that to you,
no,
Kirok.
don't want no.
Kirok, I promise this to you.
0. I'm going to remind you that the figure you saw, especially when you described it to Ash, was less like a keep and was more scaled.
That dragon that went to the north, is it part of your keep? Your flying keep?
No, it's no. No. Keep the castle in the sky is. It's not mine. It's not ours. It is wrong. I don't want to be near it. So if it is north, then I am not north. That is what is important.
Then we go south.
Yes. Just not north. We can go east, west, just not
At
north.
this point,
I have another option.
I would like a perception check from the party.
Oh boy.
That's better.
Perception. Am I good at this? Yes, I am.
I'm going to. I probably do it at a disadvantage anyway because
Oh, Ash.
Oh,
She's
she's looking after Kirok.
This is going to be a straight check. Ash, you're currently looking up into a ball of slightly still at the roots of them dipped in paint and feathers, so you can't really see much above you. Glory, however, and Kirok especially, and even Roman, you're all looking north. So you just see the clouds again to the north. There is this blackening of the clouds. And you can tell that there's rain coming. And you guys are looking out because you are all hesitantly looking. And about 10-15 minutes pass until you can see a white silhouette against the clouds on your side, swooping down to the forests outside of Everland.
Is that what you saw?
Yeah.
The sword, that's.
did I see it?
You guys all notice the temperature around you drop as Varys unsheathes the sword a little bit and you see white.
Well, shit.
Weirdly, Kirok looks more relaxed.
I mean, arguably that's better.
I probably
right?
noticed this. If their claws are literally digging into me. It's like
Yeah,
the
certainly.
dragon wasn't the problem, was it?
No, never. No. Dragon is
I
fine. So
I just pull her in for a quick hug, and then I think weird of it, and then I pull her back, and I'm like, okay, shall we stay here and fight this thing, or do we go?
Dragon is fine. If that's what. If
Are
that's
we
what.
fighting a dragon now?
If that's what you saw, then north is fine, because that's fine.
Glory,
We could
you mentioned
potentially fly under it and the storm.
the Order of the Gauntlet mentioned they were a strike team. What is a perfect target for a strike team?
Dragon, probably.
I mean, there's a worse place to do it.
I mean, in the time it takes for us to go get them, though, is the dragon going to have gone?
The dragon is probably preparing itself to attack the city.
Yeah.
Or is it hunting?
And he's getting cold.
If
That was
if
more
we can
Varys
see a
trying to
dragon
sort
from this area, more than likely it's wanting to attack this city.
You guys are talking about this, and you are slowly just migrating yourselves towards the central bit of town there.
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't the only people who did notice it. There were one or two people who did see it. And as you are all discussing this, and it go on for several minutes. You see from the north along the road a horse with scratches and cuts all down the side, and this boy clung onto it for dear life, lips blue, pale blue, just charging after you, charging down, and the boy almost collapses off the horse as it just rains
gonna
up.
I
try and grab
immediately
him.
run over and try and catch them.
You guys run over. The mothers catch the child.
I go up to him and
As he falls off, you just hear a small help.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
hug him and try and get him a little bit warmer.
I'll turn to Kirok. Kirok,
I'm gonna let you guys know right now. No one else needs to cast a spell. This is a commoner child. That's got him.
yeah, I put some salve and some of the herb salves into his wounds.
Is
Slowly, son. Tell us what you've seen.
Go on, Kay. Varys, you were trying
right.
to.
I was just going to say to Kirok, is this the... Do we need some help with this? Remember the stone? Sending stone.
I'm not familiar with this. This isn't what I know. I don't know.
This
I
isn't
take a deep breath and look up at the sky. Do I still see it?
Nope. The boy goes, the big man was near our house. And then it showed up and it started fighting the big guy. He got in the way when it tried to do the thing at the house. Mommy told me to get the horse and run.
Sounds like he might already be there, Varys.
How's the
Big
horse
man
looking,
was
by the
getting-
way?
The horse
We'll
is
find
looking
out.
rough. The dragon seemed to have pulled away for a bit. He hit it twice and then it ran away. And then it showed up with other things. And the big man was being run around to.
I cast Cure Wounds on the horse.
The horse appreciates it.
Other things?
Can I just ask? Oh, sorry. I was gonna say out of character. Is this what? Would this be around the same place that Lady Thingbob Hawkwinter was
No.
dealing with?
This
Or is
would
it a different
be.
direction?
She was dealing hers in the south of the town.
And this is north.
This is in the north
Got
of the town. Yeah, he
Got
came
it.
in from the north.
I just grab Glory by the shoulder and it's like, do you want to inform your order horde quickly?
Little Iceman.
Could do.
And I go to the gnome and say, do you want to go get the harpers quickly?
I can try.
Alright. I get out the rope I have ready and say, okay, people, start tying ropes to yourself.
Why?
Why?
Just tie it around your waist. I've got a spell to cast.
I've got to go do a thing.
What?
I conjure 8 giant bats.
Suddenly around all of you guys, bats, lots of bats. And as you guys were outside the hall, there was already one guard gone in, and out comes the Vindicator, Blan Hillstrider, who looks back in. The Mark! Ogrim! Get out of here!
He says, what, sorry?
He shouts
The Mac
back.
and Ogrim.
I give Glory a quick little elbow and tell her to go over.
You can tell he's basically got his hand around basically the back for a sword. He's looking over at the kid. What happened to the boy?
Well, based off certain...
Also, this is the
Dragon.
first time
Dragon.
most of you guys have seen him. He's basically a very tall, very muscular black dragon in this heavy scale mail armor.
Dragonborn.
White dragon to the
Dragonborn.
north.
Sorry, Dragonborn.
I was like, what the fuck? Dragon.
An entire
Yeah.
dragon?
Just a
Calgaron!
My boss is
Hi,
a
guys.
black dragon, guys.
Okay, Kirok. Fucking use the fucking stone.
It sounds
Find
like
out if
it sounds
it's
like
him.
he's already there.
Find out if he's okay. We need to go and help him. He helped us. We need to help
I-
him.
I demonstrate what I'm doing by chucking the rope inside one of the bat's mouths and grab onto the back of it. It's like, are we going to fly around and start doing stuff, or are we going to sit around and talk?
That-
He
Wait,
looks-
Zero,
Where are
wait.
we flying?
We have to inform these guys. They know we have to protect this city. We have no
Then let's
idea what
fly
this dragon
there.
is going
We're
to do.
quick.
While they're arguing,
As,
I
he,
tell
as
him
he's
what's
looking at
going on.
as he's looking at you all, he looks back inside, and out comes this Goliath, drenched in sweat, and next to him is basically this dwarf with this basically no shirt on and just this long, massive red mohawk down the side. Who's currently holding both of them are holding a great axe and poke out. What? You're going with them. But what? You're going with them. All right. Where are we going? And you
Dragons
all-
to the north, friends.
Should I use it,
White
Varys?
Fang.
I can only use it once a day. Should I not use it closer? So we can
What?
find him?
Once we're closer, I can do it. Just
Sending can go to any distance.
sending.
Hop
can
on
go
the
anywhere.
bats, civilians.
do it.
Could you go get help
Yeah,
from
well, it's-
everywhere?
He looks to you guys, and basically, I'm counting how many players do I have here. I've got Ashk, Glory, Varys, Kirok, Roman. I'm correct in that's everyone, yeah?
Yeah.
Zero
Yeah.
as well? Or did you count
Yeah,
Zero?
If I didn't count Zero already, I count him now. And then we also have these guys who both look confused over at you guys as you're tying ropes, putting them in the bats as like makeshift harnesses around their and hopping onto the back of them. We'll get to hit shit. Yeah, you get to hit shit. I'll go hit shit. Sweet. All right, let's go.
This thing could lift me.
Oh, yep. This is a
Okay,
large.
we're going.
Let me tell you right now. Me and him have done the math. There is no member of the party this thing can't lift.
Okay, let's go then.
I dismiss Turk.
So
and
I
yell
would
to-
say maybe the Goliath goes with me because I'm the lightest
enough.
and he's the
There's
heaviest.
enough.
For one
There's
each.
enough. There's enough for each.
Yeah.
The Goliath kind of sits between, almost sits between two awkwardly for a minute as ropes being tied. Like, well, this is the second weirdest thing I've had rope tied around me for. Okay.
I don't want to hear the first.
I would like to say one of the bats go up to Kirok and licks her.
It's the bats have a tiny tongue, so it's this little. Blep. It's literally just like a
Yep.
fort blep out at you. Just
It's
like, the
like-
front bit of feathers there.
Remember
get
the
coiled
birds
up.
at the Underdark I was talking about? We'll make you winged friends.
Yeah, I pet them. Interesting. They have like
Head
dragony
later, let's
wings.
go.
They're like dragony wings. No feathers.
So as you all begin to mount up,
I
Kirok,
Ash
hop on, they're
clinging
faster
to-
than you.
Ash clinging her back, going no, 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 no.
Yeah, I
yes,
dismiss.
Kira?
I dismiss Turk and I yell over to the dwarf. Hail to your clan, mate.
Anti-yards! I don't even know what we're fighting. Let's go. Yes,
Prepare
Kira.
yourself, mate.
Once everyone's on, I don't even wait much. I just say, "Hang on tight," and I get the bats to go, go, go.
I've
I
never floated anywhere before. This
Everyone?
is scary.
I take the sending
Here.
stone and I clasp it in my hands and I send forth a message saying, "Are you all right? We saw the dragon. We are on our way." And that's
as you-
that's like pretty much all I can say.
Yeah, that's not what you can
24
say.
points, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just hear back, occupied!
He's busy. We should be hurrying.
We're going.
The bats travel at 60 feet, and I'm sending them at double dash, so they're sending at they're going.
They're going to be exhausted by the time they get there, but by fuck, they'll get you there. And with that, as you guys travel off, we're going to leave it there.
Oh yeah.
Whoo boy!
Riding up a dragon on a ready squadron of flying giant bats. It's going to be awesome.
I'm gonna have another colour to tick off my list soon. This is great.
With a fighter and a barbarian in tow.
Friends.
Just make sure there are some scales left.
Dwarven fighter, or the other way around?
Say again?
Goliath barbarian and dwarven fighter.
Correct. So,
Nice.
guys, you'll get to see what happens when this party encounters White Fang next week.
Dun, dun, dun.
See you next week, guys. It does not involve wolves.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.